my beauty, my style, self-growth, my way.
What's up, love? Welcome back. If this is your very first time, my name is Toni. I have a tutorial today for you to do a sleek back ponytail with this super cute jumbo braid going on. Baby, it's getting hot outside, and the last thing that I'm trying to do is give myself further heat damage, because y'all about to see my hair in a minute, and it's bad. Okay, it's real bad. Anyway, this is a no heat style, straight from the natural hair stay. And baby, if you got thick hair like I do, then you need to really keep watching, because I'm about to show you how you can achieve this slick back ponytail if you have thick, dense hair. So, enough with all this rambling. Let me shut up and let's go ahead and hop into the tutorial. All right, so what we're not gonna do is we ain't about to come for my hair, because I already know it's up. Let me just say, my hair is not as bad as it seems. Okay, it's bad, but it's actually gotten better. I am going to detox my hair soon, which I'll do in a whole nother video. I'm gonna detox it and bring my curl pattern back. That always seems to help. But I do need to take off a couple of inches, but we ain't have to do that today. We ain't about to worry about that. I just wanted to, you know, make a disclaimer so that y'all don't be like, damn, her hair is bad. I know it is, okay? I know it is. So I want to go ahead and slick my hair back from a wet stay. I have been blow drying my hair constantly because I've been keeping it braided up under them wigs. So I'm like, I just want to take a few days to let my hair breathe and just do a ponytail so I don't have to blow dry it and put a lot of heat on and stuff like that. So I'm just putting in some leave-in conditioner. Not my typical go-to, but it is what it is. So I don't know if y'all can tell, but honey, my hair is thick, okay? Y'all see all that? Clearly, we are not stretching this hair out from this state. I can't put this in a ponytail like this, and it ain't gonna be smooth. I'm gonna just section off my hair. I'm not even gonna detangle it just yet. I'm just gonna separate it down the middle as best as I can get it, just using my fingers, because this is the easiest way for me to do it without damaging my hair. So I'm just gonna start section this side off, and we're gonna work little by little. So first thing I'm gonna do, I'm sectioning my hair off in 4 sections right now, just so I can detangle it. But when I go to put it in a ponytail, I'm actually gonna work in 3 sections. So you'll see what I'm talking about. That's the only way that I can slick my hair down. The only thing that I'm going to put in my hair is this Carol's Daughter's Goddess Strength. And this is their, what is this? True Stretch Defining Cream. I'm just gonna look, I cannot talk. I'm gonna use a little bit of this on each section and just work that through. And then that's pretty much the only 2 products I'm using outside of putting some Eco Styler gel. And I'm not going to put a whole lot of layers of gel. Let me tell y'all, I did a slick back ponytail look last summer when I very first started my channel. Baby, that mug was trash. That video was trash. My ponytail was trash. I completely spaced out that day and did not know what I was doing. So yeah, we had to set the record straight that I do know how to do my hair. As you can see, my hair, once it has some cream in it, it really is not that hard to detangle. So I'm just gonna finish brushing this out a few more times and then just kind of twist it out of the way so I can go to the next section. The reason why I do my hair in 4 sections is because this is the easiest way for me to part my hair after I detangle it. So I'm just gonna take the front 2 down and go ahead and part off my hair for my ponytail. So I'm just doing a middle part today. That's pretty much my go-to. This just allows me better control over parting off my hair and not breaking it along the way, because we do have wet hair, so the hair is a little more prone to breakage when it's wet. So this just gives me a better way of controlling how much what am I trying to say? Lord, rewind. This just gives me a better way of controlling how I'm parting my hair and trying to minimize the amount of damage. Golly. Woo. I'm just taking some gel. This is some gel I picked up from the hair store. And I'm going to rub that right down my part because I want my part to be nice and straight. So the gel just helps me make sure of that. Now that I've got my middle part out the way, what I'm gonna do is take my rat tail comb and then part down on each side so I can have my 3 sections now instead of the 4. And if you have thick hair like me, what you want to do is take your fingers and separate your hair, because like I said, you don't want to break your hair off trying to part it. This is what I do all the time and it works for me. So I'm just gonna kind of separate my hair so I can see my part, that way I can still finish it out. Snack break. Obviously, this is like still hella thick back here, right? Let's go ahead and spray it with a little water. That way I can kind of get it to go back down some, because that's really and truly is starting to dry out. That's why it looks so pinky. So it's time to get the slicking this ponytail down. I'm going to go ahead and get my Eco Style gel ready. This is the one with the coconut. Honestly, I don't really think it matters. I've used all of them. Before I start slicking it down, I'm going to hit it with just a little more of this cream so I can really get my hair to be as slick as possible without a whole lot of gel. I really like to smooth it down with as much cream product as I can, rather than going in with like a whole lot of gel. I'm going to not necessarily part it, but just section off and split the back half and half. It doesn't have to be perfect because honestly, I'm just gonna slap a little bit of gel on there and then do the same thing on the top half. So the gel will definitely help it flatten out. So I'm just gonna take some and go all across that section right on the top layer, and then take some also around the bottom. And I'm taking a pretty decent amount, and that's only because, like I said, my back is so thick that that's the only way that I can like get it to smooth out. Like, y'all see the difference? And before I let that get all out of, I don't want to let go just yet, so I'm going to squeeze it as tight as I can and then immediately brush it into this top part and start putting gel on the top part too, so I can slick all that down. All right, so I'm gonna take a hard brush and I'm gonna just start to smooth all of that down. Now, please be clear. I never, ever, ever, ever use rubber bands on wet hair. Let's get that understood. But I am on a time crunch today, and I literally do not have one hair tie in this house. So for the sake of me getting this video done, I'm going to go in with my large size rubber bands and secure this off. And instead of pulling it too tight, I'm only gonna take it around twice, but I'm gonna use 3 rubber bands just so I can make sure that it's secure. I'm just going back with a little bit more gel, just right on the top. Now I'm gonna repeat the same thing on both sides. So since that's hella repetitive, I'm not gonna make y'all sit and listen to me talk. So let's go ahead and throw on some music so I can finish out the front 2 sides of my hair. So technically I could leave the rubber bands. I mean, my hair is pretty secure and all the way pulled back and slicked down, but I'm gonna be honest, my hair is so thick and it's also super wet that I just feel like it's not as secure as I would like it to be. So I'm just going to use one of my old, like these real big bands that I used to do for my little Afro puff. So now instead of having all of those separate bands on each layer, I can just pull it all into one ponytail since everything is nice and slick. and have one band instead of multiple different rows of rubber bands. Before I tie this up, I'm gonna do my little swoops for my baby hairs. I'm gonna do my baby hairs. Anyway, I'm just gonna do a little bit of a sideburn action. I'm gonna go back to my edge control that I was using and kind of just get it out the way for a second. I don't want to use Eco Styler gel because Eco Styler gel on my hair is real slick, but it molds nicely. So once everything is molded in place, it'll stay. But for the edges, I'm just gonna use this. Actually, that is too much. Let's see. Okay, there we go. I'm just gonna use my natural baby hairs that I have. I'm not doing like a bunch of big extra ones. I'm just using the ones that I already got. Okay. I'm just gonna take some black strips and go ahead and tie my hair down and mold it a little bit more while I braid up my ponytail. All right, so while my hair is molding, I'm going to go ahead and braid my ponytail into 3 braids. So if you've seen that method before, I feel like it's a method that works, especially if you are like me and you've got extremely thick and dense hair. I'm just using some packs of hair that I found in my closet. I did not feel like going out to get fresh hair because like I said, I'm on a time crunch today. So we just went ahead and found whatever was in the closet. I am going to put together all 3 of these packs that I got left over, and we're gonna do a jumbo braid because I think it'll be cute. All right, so like I said, I got basically 3 bundles. The little 3 packs, not necessarily bundles, but I got 2 packs out of one hair and 1 pack out of the other hair. So that's about the amount of hair that we're working with today, which is pretty, it's pretty thick. So this should be more than enough to create the braid that I want. All right, so my hair is prepped. I'm just gonna take a rubber band, flip it through the middle so I can combine this hair all the way back up and put it back into a ponytail. So I am going to attach my ponytail onto my braids. I'm gonna tie this around twice. And I wanna make sure that the hair is at the top of my ponytail. I don't wanna put it down here. I want it to be at the top so I can make sure that when I start my braid, it looks really nice and neat and not all janky and whatnot. So I'm just taking out a piece of hair that I can wrap around the top of my braid. I don't like to leave out too much because we want it to look seamless and not bulky. So I'm only taking off a little bit. I have my hair and I'm gonna section it into 3 sections so I can begin to start braiding it on top of my hair. Now that I have my 3 strands of hair, I'm just kind of going to start by like twisting a little bit of hair around the base of my braid so that my braid is not sticking out. And you gotta have a nice firm grip to do it. But just be patient because we are working with a little bit more hair. So just be patient. So I'm gonna start by doing my regular type of braid pattern. And then each time I wrap around until my hair is completely braided down, I'm just gonna wrap a little bit of hair each time around my hair. Make sure it's nice and tight, so just keep repositioning as much as you need to. So now I'm just gonna braid down a couple more times before I pull it into the front of my hair so that I can just see a little bit better. And like I said, take your time because we are working with a lot more hair than we normally would since it's more of a jumbo braid instead of a regular size braid. So you just want to take your time, make sure all of the hair is nice and flat. And always make sure you have your gel handy because you will get like little flyaways. So if you need to kind of brush some gel onto those strands of hair, then you might want to do that. So I am probably gonna need a little piece of hair added in. So I'm just gonna, I'm gonna take this piece of hair, I'm gonna put it in between my middle finger and then pull that nice and tight. And when I pull this one over, I'm going to pull over that hair that I just added in. And then go ahead and braid like normal. And one thing I like to do, like just to make sure my consistency is there, like just kind of make sure that as you're going down, you're pulling the hair up a little bit just in case you grabbed it too tight, to make sure that everything is like the same size basically. And I actually think that's the only piece of hair I need to add in because it's beginning to kind of thin out as I'm going down, and all of my hair seems to be about the same amount. So I don't need to add any more hair in. Same thing as you see right here. I'm going to pull that up just a little bit, and same thing right there. That way I can make sure it's the same consistency going all the way down. All right, so now you see we're all the way done with the braid. The braid is about down to my waist. So I'm just gonna take my rubber band and just tie it off at the end. Like I said, I'm not doing anything extra. I'm not gonna hot water set it. It's only gonna be up for a couple of days. I am all out of my Gots to Be, so I'm just using some of my Even Lace spray to spray my little part that I'm wrapping around my ponytail. And just be patient, take your time with this part. That way you can make sure that this is wrapped nice and smooth to tie your ponytail look together. On the jumbo braid tutorial. Make sure you hit in the comment section below, tell me how I did, tell me if this same method works for you, especially if braiding your real hair down works better, or if you like to leave your hair out. I feel like my hair is still in that short phase and it just works better. But again, make sure you drop in the comment section below. If you have been here before, then baby, you already should know what I'm about to say next. But if you have not, don't forget to hit that subscribe button below, baby. And also make sure that you are hitting that notification bell as well, so you can see when the videos are going up on my channel. I really appreciate y'all being here, but I'm gonna go ahead and hop off because your girl is hungry. Anyway, love y'all. Bye.